Good morning, lovelies, and welcome back to another vlog. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. Today for this vlog, I think I want to take you guys for a run around for the rest of the week. We have a couple of things to do. The end of the week, Thursdays through Sundays, are pretty much my most eventful days, just because those are the days where I get out the most. I'm not sure how that happened, but it kind of was set up that way in my schedule, but I'm not complaining. So I figured I'd take you guys along with us while we have some events going on. Today, I have a few things I need to do. I want to try making chicken apple sausage from scratch. I know. It sounds scary, because it sounds scary to me, but we're gonna try it together. I also need to make a batch of bread, so it's gonna be super heavy on the cooking side today. I also need to run by the post office as well to pick up a couple of packages because our PO box or mailbox got hacked into or something. I don't know what's going on with that. We've been having a lot of issues with that lately. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have been getting the same issue in SoCal with the breaking in of mailboxes. I've never run into this issue, or at least so frequently as I do here. So that's definitely a new hassle that we have to circumvent, but that's okay. It'll get me out of the house, so I'm not complaining. And then I also need to grab a couple of groceries from a Smart and Final. That's where we get our espresso beans, just because that's honestly the cheapest place to find really good quality espresso beans. So we'll go there. I also was able to find some sardines there, which I'm not a huge fan, but they were really good last time I got them. So I want to get a couple more boxes. I know, who is she? But that's it for the day. Just want to let you know what we're gonna do. But for now, let me grab some breakfast, caffeinate, and I will see you guys for the next task. All right, lovelies, so it's been a little bit later. It is now 12:30 p.m. I had some breakfast, got caffeinated, changed into my workout outfit, and now let's make some chicken apple sausage. I think what I'm gonna do is make a big batch, cook them, and then freeze them for later. And then once I finish making those, I will probably run to the post office, get the things from the grocery store that we were supposed to get, come back, work out, go for my run, and then make some dinner. So that's the plan, but let's get started with the sausage. First things first, let me chop up an onion and an apple. Okay, this might be a little weird, but this is my first time doing this. So we're just gonna test the waters, and if it's good, it's good. And that's great, but if it turns out bad, then that's okay. It'll just be a test batch. So don't follow along quite yet, just in case this ends up to be a total disaster. If it's good, I will let you know. But first things first, let me chop up an apple into teeny tiny cubes. Same thing with my onion. I'll stir fry them in a pan with some seasoning and some honey, just to get a little sweetness. And then we'll mix it in our bowl with our ground chicken and some seasonings. Form some patties, toss it in a pan, fry them, you know the drill. So let's get started. All right, so now that I finally diced my onion like this, let me throw it in a pan and stir fry it until it's translucent with a little bit of oil and some salt. And then I'll do the same thing, but with my apples instead. And instead of using salt, I'll be using a little bit of honey. All right, onions are cooked. Let's transfer them to our bowl. All right, now that we have our onions in our bowl, let's move on to the apple. Okay, gonna finely chop this apple as well. It's up to you if you peel it or not, that's optional. Okay, so I finally diced my apple. The goal is to have teeny tiny cubes that are this big. I'm not even sure if you can see them just because of how little they are, but little teeny tiny cubes, just to have enough apple in each bite of chicken sausage, but also not having a textural disaster, because if y'all know me, I'm a big texture person. If there's a weird texture in there, it will throw me off and I will get the ick so quick. Let's stir fry these, but before I stir fry them, no waste, let me eat around this core. Don't judge me.
Huh?
Okay, I regret my decision. Oh my God, PTSD flashback. I used the same knife for the onion as I did for the apple. This tastes like onion and apple. This is awful. Oh my God, okay. Oh, This is giving when you use your African mom's blender for a smoothie, but she uses it for spice blends, and your smoothie ends up tasting like coriander and spices. And your smoothie ends up tasting like onions and peppers. Yeah, North African stuff. Yeah, that just gave me like a flash of PTSD. If you know, you know. My African folks, do you guys have the same problem where your mom uses the blender to blend her spices and peppers? Always the spiciest peppers, Lord knows why. And then I don't know what it is about that mixture or combo of spices that just latches onto your blender for life. So no matter how many times you wash it, you just have that aftertaste of spicy. So yeah, anyway, let's stir fry these apples real quick and let me throw this out. I just added about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup with my apples. And now stir frying them. I might add a dash of cinnamon just because I like it. However, that is completely optional. And then once these are cooked, we'll transfer them over to our bowl. All right, now that our apples are nice and cooked, we'll throw them into the same bowl. I do highly recommend leaving this mixture to cool for a little bit before you add in your chicken or ground turkey, just because it might cook the turkey or make it a little bit weird in texture. But I'm lazy and I'm in a rush, so I'm gonna add it anyway. But heads up, it might be a little funky. I'm just gonna add 1 pound of lean ground chicken. All right, now that we added our chicken, let's add our seasonings. These are up to you, seasoned to taste. I'm adding onion powder, garlic powder, a teeny tiny bit of turmeric just for the antioxidant properties. Make sure that when you're using turmeric, always to use pepper as well. If you don't put black pepper with your turmeric, you won't absorb the benefits. Fun fact. We're also gonna add in a pinch of paprika, just for color and for taste. And then lastly, salt to taste. If you like your chicken apple sausage on the sweeter side, feel free to add a touch of sweetener like honey or maple syrup. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more maple syrup just because that's what I stir fry the apples in. Okay, so just adding a drizzle, not too much. We want a chicken sausage patty, not a sugar patty. Okay, so I added about a teaspoon or 2 of maple syrup. Now let's mix this all together. All right, my mix is all ready to go. I'm just gonna form these into patties. Since I used a pound, I think I should be able to make about 8 to 12 patties, depending on how big you like them. I think I'm gonna go for about maybe medium-sized patties. So let's shape these, pan fry them, and then put them away in the freezer. All right, so I was able to make 10 little patties. Now let's pan fry them real quick. So I got my patties here cooking on medium heat. We're gonna keep them on for about 3 minutes on each side, just until they are golden brown and then cooked through in the middle. Okay, so I transferred my patties over to a Ziploc bag. I'm just letting them cool on the counter before I set them in the freezer. All right, and that's it for our chicken sausage. Hopefully they're good. We'll see tomorrow morning. But let's move on to the next things we have to do today. Let me run to the post office and to the grocery store before they close and before rush hour hits. It's already 1:30, so let's get on the road, shall we? All right, lovely. So I'm back in my car. I just got done with our post office mission, grabbed our letters that were hacked into. So they are now secured. Now let's go to Smart & Final to get some espresso beans and then go home so I can work out, go for my run, and chill for the rest of the evening. Let's go. All right, lovelies. So I got my bag. We're in the car. I finished up with Smart & Final. We are officially done with the day. Now I just need to run home, do my workout, and then go for a run. Today's my mobility day, so I'm just gonna do 30 minutes of flexibility and mobility and then go for a 3-miler real quick. But before that, let me show you what I got real quick, just because I'm obsessed. Okay, y'all, these Mission Sweet Hawaiian, make sure it's the Sweet Hawaiian ones. The Sweet Hawaiian tortillas are so good. These blew my mind the first time I got them, so I had to get some more. We went through an entire package in a week. That's how good they are. You can use them for anything. Mini quesadillas, tacos, breakfast tacos, sandwiches, anything. They taste like Hawaiian rolls in a tortilla form. Oh my God. So good. Okay, and then we got these. sardines right here. If you're not into sardines like me, I know when I got these, I was like, who is she? But these are actually really good. They're skinless and boneless, so they don't give you that ick because you're like chewing through a bunch of bones and skin and scales, which is kind of what throws me off in sardines. These are fillets, so they're whole, there's nothing crazy in there, and they're really good. There's just sardines, olive oil, and salt. So if you haven't had these yet, highly recommend. They are the safe catch, skinless and boneless. Make sure they're skinless and boneless. That's like the key to being able to eat these bad boys. But yeah, if you haven't tried them yet, highly recommend. And the last thing we got was espresso beans. I've never gotten this brand before, but it did have a roast of the year 2019. So I figured we'd try it out, and it smells really good. So hopefully it is good, but if not, at least we tried it. So yeah, let's wrap up, go home, and I'll see you guys for the next update. All right, lovelies, so quick update. I just finished my mobility and flexibility workout. I'm having a quick snack. I'm not feeling too well. I'm feeling under the weather, like cold, flu-like symptoms mixed with allergies, and then I'm PMSing. I'm gonna get my period in like 3 days or so. So your girl is going through it. And this mobility workout was so hard, you guys. I only did 20 minutes and I'm exhausted. So about that run, yeah. I don't think today's gonna be a run day. I think what I'm gonna do is have this snack, and then depending on how I feel after I eat, I might go for a walk, but I definitely won't be running. The max I'll be doing is walking, and then I'll come home, take a shower, probably make some dinner, and then relax for the rest of the evening. But I just want to keep you posted, just in case. I'm just eating chicken salad with some almond crackers. These are really good. I don't use almond crackers because I'm gluten-free. I just like the taste of them better. I don't know why. They're the Simple Mills almond sea salt crackers, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna run to Costco tomorrow to grab another box just because we're running kind of low. So I'll show you guys then. But I made this chicken salad yesterday. It's really freaking good, you guys. If you want a recipe, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'm more than happy to do that for you. Okay, so let me finish this up real quick, and I'll see you guys for the next update. All right, lovelies, all done with the Aldi mission. Let's head out to Costco. All right, lovelies, I just finished making my filling. I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer it over to a bowl and put that in the freezer so it cools down. And then once it's fully cool, we'll go ahead and shape them, toss them in some flour and breading, and fry them up. Also, before I cool this down, let me show you guys what it should look like. It should be a super thick consistency. Like if you can see, I'm moving my pot around and this thing is barely budging. Oh, sorry. It's like barely budging. So consistency should be about like the thickness of mashed potatoes or so. Now that I have my mixture in my bowl, let's freeze it. Also, I forgot to tell you guys what spices I put in here. Traditionally, they just use salt, pepper, and nutmeg. However, I did add a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and a teeny bit of Parmesan cheese. We already put dairy in this, might as well go all the way through and, you know, fuck myself up. So, excuse my language. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few when we roll these and fry them. So I made the patties and shaped them, and I'm just freezing them for about 15 minutes or so until they get firm. And we'll go ahead to our battering station, which I'll show you. This is the batter station right here. We got some flour with salt and pepper, an egg, and some panko breadcrumbs. As soon as they're ready, we'll toss them in here and fry them up. Okay, so quick update. I battered the croquettes. They're in their panko breading. Now gonna freeze them for about 10 minutes or so till they firm up, and then we'll pan fry them. All right, lovelies, it's been a little while later. I'm not sure what's going on. I literally just checked my camera footage and noticed that all of my previous recordings are in 2x slow motion. I'm not sure how that happened, but I think I fixed it now. Not sure if I'll be able to upload those clips or if they'll be too slow or if I'm gonna be able to fast forward through them. But just in case you didn't see them, it was just me prepping breakfast and then having a coffee, nothing crazy. So you guys didn't miss out on much, but it's been a little bit later. I just got ready. We are getting ready to head out to Old Town Temecula today. Just gonna go walk outside, explore the area since we've never been. But before we go, I just wanted to do a quick outfit of the day. So let's flip you around, shall we? Okay, so quick outfit of the day. I got my long sleeve H&M cotton shirt, my Nike rain jacket. I'm obsessed with this rain jacket, y'all. I've had it for years. I'm not sure if Nike still makes this, but if they do, highly recommend checking them out. I also have my curvy, I think they're like curvy wax jeans is what they're called, the brand name. These are the only jeans that fit me properly, that don't sag in the back too much. They're a little form-fitting, which is not ideal, but that's okay. They're still cute. And then, don't look at my feet. Sorry, bringing you back up. We don't wear shoes inside the house, but I will be wearing my rain boots because it is kind of rainy and muggy out there. So just prepping ahead, just in case it does decide to rain again. So yeah, just a quick outfit of the day and a quick update. I'll see you guys for the next one.
These motherfuckers ain't know about the 1 month free with NordVPN.
All right, lovelies, change of plans. We are actually at Tokyo Central instead of going to Temecula, which is perfect because it is raining really bad. So we changed for an indoor activity. I will show you guys a couple clips. We're gonna have lunch there and then I'll keep you posted for the next one.
Oh, he's making a turn.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm not fast enough. Let me zoom in. All right, so we finished having lunch at the Tokyo Central Market, and now we are at Lake Elsinore, just walking around the lake to digest. So we're having a lot of fun. I think we're gonna go home after this and just chill for the rest of the evening and might head out to In-N-Out for dinner, but I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, lovelies, it's been a little bit later. It is now about 7 p.m. or so. We just got back from Lake Elsinore and our little Tokyo Central adventure. Today has been really fun so far. However, I know last update, I told you guys that we were gonna go to In-N-Out for dinner, but somehow we're still full from our lunch from earlier, so I don't think we're gonna go back out. I'm probably gonna hop in the shower real quick, get in my jammies, and then we're just gonna chill for the rest of the evening. If anything, if we do get hungry, we might order some takeout late night, but nothing crazy. So yeah, just a super chill evening, just hanging out with some friends. And tomorrow, I think we might go out for some breakfast if we wake up early enough before a friend heads out. And yeah, it's been a really fun weekend so far. How's your guys' weekend doing? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, just want to keep you guys posted. Let me go shower real quick and I'll keep you guys posted if anything changes. Good morning, lovelies, and happy Sunday. It is the next day. Yesterday was such a great day. We went out, we went to the Tokyo Central Market, walked around the lake, went to Tokyo Central Market, had some lunch over there, grabbed a couple snacks, which I'm eating one of them right now, side tangent. We got this Hokkaido milk cake right here, just in case you ever wanted to purchase it. This is what it looks like. It's super yummy. It's just a fluffy, spongy white cake. It's called Castella. It's very good. Highly recommend if you've never tried it before. And they also come in different flavors, just in case you were interested. But yeah, so yesterday was a good time. But yeah, like I was saying, we went to lunch at Tokyo Central, then walked around, got some snacks, walked around the lake after that, and then came home. We just chilled for the rest of the evening, gamed, watched some TV, caught up, chit-chatted a little bit, and then ordered some pizza for dinner. We just had some Domino's pizza. Y'all, if you haven't had the stuffed crust Domino's pizza yet, run, don't walk. It was so good, you guys. But it was very heavy, so we all had some crazy dreams last night. Make sure you don't eat right before you go to sleep, or else you will have crazy dreams, apparently. That's what happens. Fun fact. So that was our lesson learned. I just woke up, it's Sunday. Alex and our friend went out to In-N-Out for breakfast. I can't do In-N-Out for breakfast. My stomach will hate me because that's way too heavy. So I'm just having a small piece of cake and some coffee while I wait for them to come back, but our friend will be leaving shortly after they do come back. So, like you guys know, Sundays are our reset days. Sorry, I had to take a bite out of this. It's too good. I've been like waving it around and it's like wafting in my nose. It's so good. Let me finish this bite. It's so fluffy. It's sweet, but not too sweet. and I love that. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Getting very distracted this morning. Obviously, the coffee has not hit yet. But, like I was saying, today's Sunday, which, as you all know, that means it's reset day for me. So today on the program, I'm gonna go ahead and meal prep, do laundry, clean the house, the regular schmegular stuff. So nothing too crazy. I'm not sure if I'll film it just because it's a lot of boring things to film. However, like I said last time, if you guys want me to do a full reset video, I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. If anything, I might pop in a few clips here and there after this one if I do end up filming the reset. I just want to let you guys know, just in case I don't see you. So, in advance, in case we don't film for the rest of the afternoon, I just want to hop on here and say, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys for the next one. Bye! All right, lovelies, it's been a little while later. It is now 12:30. I am sitting down to have a quick lunch. Before I get back to cleaning, I was able to get some laundry done. I also redid the guest bedroom as well, as you guys probably saw in that last clip. And now, just eating a quick lunch to get some energy back in before I finish the rest of the tasks I need to do. I still need to deep clean the house as well as meal prep for Alex. And then I think that'll be it for the rest of the day. But let's test out this burger, shall we? Really good. Also, let me know in the comments down below, do you guys get these little peppers as well? Bless you! Bless you! Let me know in the comments down below, do you guys get these little peppers as well? I think they're pepperoncini peppers. They're really good. I love biting into it and then letting the juice go into my burger. Oh, so good. Also, ever since moving to Cali, you would think that we would have In-N-Out on a regular basis, especially since we love it so much. But I think this is actually the first time, or maybe, no, I lied. This is the second time since we moved here that we've gotten In-N-Out. So we should get better, get more. Because I know once we move out of Cali, we're gonna be craving them. So let's take advantage of it while we can. Okay, so it's kind of weird. What the fries taste better reheated in the microwave than they are fresh. Just because when they're fresh, they're like still cardboard, but then when you put them in the microwave, they get soft again. Ooh. And I like mine soft, so this is perfect. Let me get you up close and personal. Oh yeah. Last bite. That was so good. Okay, lunch break has been had. Let's get back to business.